So most people know that you're supposed to exfoliate your face, but did you realize that you should also be exfoliating your scalp? I know it's kind of weird to think about because you're so used to exfoliating your face, or at least hearing about the concept of exfoliating your face. But really, what's the difference between this skin and this skin? It's like an inch away from each other. It's still actually the same skin. Really, the only difference is that you have oil from your hair strands on your scalp. So actually, this skin is a lot dirtier and gets a lot dirtier faster and gets a lot of more buildup faster. So actually, we should really be detoxifying and exfoliating our scalp more than our face. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barbara Delmonica and welcome to today's video. We're going to be chatting all about detoxing your scalp and the signs that you should be detoxing your scalp. We're also going to be talking about the Detox hair mask from Innersense. Innersense is such a great all clean beauty brand. If you're not familiar with it, you are probably sleeping under a rock, but Innersense has been the absolute most requested groups of products inside of Curls Monthly. So I'm so excited to be having a big Innersense takeover month inside of my curly hair subscription service this month. If you're not familiar with Curls Monthly, like I said, Curls Monthly is my curly subscription service where each month we send you 5+ of the best hair products to try for yourself before you commit to buying the full-size product. If you are a Curls Monthly subscriber, so happy you are here. Let's chat about this product. So actually, even though this is a clarifying detox mask, it's not a shampoo. So you want to use it before you shampoo. You want to use this mask, shampoo, and then condition. So you would just follow the instructions, which we'll go over on this mask, but I wanted to say that first and foremost because I think a lot of people are probably going to do that wrong. This detox mask is going to thoroughly remove your buildup. It's going to detoxify your roots and your scalp. One of the main ingredients in this product is vinegar, and that draws microparticles that are living in your hair to the surface of your hair so they can be detoxed out of your hair. So it's just going to give you a very in-depth cleanse and get into the tiniest little cracks of your hair to really make sure it's detoxed. It also features kaolin clay, charcoal powder, and it does have some protein in there for people needing a little bit of damage repair. It's definitely going to be best for you on days that you have greasier scalps, flaky scalps, greasy roots, flattened roots, or irritated scalps. You want to avoid this product on days where your scalp is feeling fine. This definitely is not an every wash day product, but this is a specialized product for when you need that extra cleanse and clarification of your scalp and roots. So like I said, the way that you want to use this product is always when you want to pay attention to the instructions. So the instructions for this product say to apply to wet hair, work from roots to ends, which is 100% true. We usually apply products from ends to roots, but because this is a scalp detox product, you want to focus it on the roots and the scalp. You're going to leave it on your hair for 3 to 5 minutes, rinse thoroughly, and then follow with the Innersense hair bath and then the Innersense conditioner. So I hope that makes sense. Because it has some clayey products in there, you just want to make sure that you're then shampooing it out. It's going to make your scalp feel squeaky clean, like brand new. One thing I absolutely LOVE to do is look at the actual ingredients inside each product. And the reason I do that is because the front of the product can say whatever it wants, but it's the back of the product that never lies. So let's take a deep look into these ingredients. The first ingredient after water is cetearyl alcohol. I actually made an entire video about cetearyl alcohol inside of the April 2024 playlist. So make sure you check that out because that is a hot ingredient inside of a lot of Innersense products. Then we have kaolin. Kaolin, I've also made an entire video just on that product, but basically it is a clay. It is a clay that is nicknamed the China clay because a lot of kaolin is produced in China, and it's actually an ancient Chinese way to detoxify your hair. So it's a natural clay that you can put on your hair and scalp, and just that clay itself will actually detoxify you. And then we have glycerin, which is an ingredient that will pull and retain moisture in your hair. Then we have vinegar, and it's not apple cider vinegar, it's just vinegar. So what this type of vinegar is going to do, like I kind of mentioned earlier, is it's going to really be able to get inside the inner workings, cracks, and depths of your hair strands to really pull out any of the microparticles from your hair. Next, we have charcoal powder, and the charcoal powder is what gives this it's nice charcoal color. So this product is like kind of a black product, and it honestly has that like sort of charcoaly smell, but charcoal is in a lot of like these scalp detox masks, and it's there for a reason. It's such a great exfoliant just on itself, and it's going to just really take away any flakes. So like, you know, if you have like, you know, dry skin and then you use an exfoliant, it just takes away those flakes. It's exactly what it's doing to your scalp, which is so necessary for some people. Then we have rice bran oil, which prevents moisture loss. Benitrimonium methosulfate is going to really smooth the cuticle of your hair to make it more manageable. Olive fruit extract is basically olive oil, and that's a really juicy type of oil that's going to just make your hair retain its moisture. Then we have shea butter, which is going to be a really thick moisturizing ingredient for your curls. So yes, it is going to clarify your hair, but it also has these great products in it. So it's not going to totally dry it out at the same time. So let's chat about the 5 signs it's time for you to use some type of a detox treatment on your scalp. So the first sign that you would use some type of a detox treatment is if your roots are starting to become flattened. Maybe the curls aren't curling closer to the roots. Sometimes that can just be your curl pattern, but other times, like maybe your curls used to curling at the roots, now it's starting a few inches down. A lot of times that happens because there's just something out of whack. Maybe your pH balance is off on your scalp, or maybe you just have a lot of product buildup, and that would definitely be time to use a detox treatment. Another time you might want to use a detox treatment is if your roots are greasy. So if you can notably see the grease on your roots, which does not happen to all curly girls, but if it's you, you know who you are. Now, you might be saying, I get greasy all the time, so does that mean I should use this all the time? Well, no. If you get greasy all the time, that does actually mean, though, that you could be using this more often than somebody else. So maybe you use this every 3rd or every other wash day. That would actually be a really great thing to kind of help balance that oil production anyway, so I would definitely recommend that. Another sign it's time to use a detox treatment is if your hair is just generally weighed down. The entire thing is weighed down, it's gunky feeling, it's over oily, it's over moisturized. It's definitely time to detox that hair so we can get it balanced, bouncy, and back to normal. The next sign is if you have flaking. Specifically, white flakes are going to be a very good sign that you want to use a product like this. A lot of people might think that that's dandruff. White flakes are primarily not dandruff. It's actually just your hair flaking, just like when your knuckles get dry in the winter, that's just what's happening to your scalp. So that would be a great reason to exfoliate and really just remove any of those flakes. And doing this regularly, not all the time, but regularly will really help that, especially in the winter time, or if you're just somebody whose scalp gets dry. And the final reason that you might want to use a detox treatment is if your scalp is itchy. If you're really experiencing just a lot of itching, a lot of times that's just due to irritation. So that could mean that your pH balance is off on your scalp. That could also just mean that maybe you're flaky, maybe it's some type of irritation, some type of product buildup, but that is your scalp trying to tell you by its itchiness, like, help over here, detoxify me. So definitely that's time to use a detox treatment. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, make sure you put them below, and I'll see you next time.